What is the purpose of life? It's a question that has bewildered philosophers, theologians, and seekers of truth since antiquity. From the ancient teachings of Plato to the existential musings of Jean-Paul Sartre, the quest for meaning remains an ongoing pursuit. At the heart of this pursuit lies the concept of the why, the underlying rationale that propels us forward in our journey through life. But what does it mean to find our why? Is it merely a search for personal fulfillment, or does it extend beyond the confines of the individual to encompass a broader, more transcendent purpose? To embark on this philosophical journey, we must first delve into the depths of existence and confront the fundamental questions that define our humanity. What does it mean to be alive? What distinguishes us from the vast cosmos? In the words of existentialist philosopher Jean-Paul Sartre, existence precedes essence. This notion suggests that we are not born with a predetermined purpose, but rather define ourselves through the choices we make and the actions we take in the world. In this framework, the search for meaning becomes a deeply personal endeavor, shaped by our unique experiences, values, and aspirations. Viktor Frankl aptly stated, "Life is never made unbearable by circumstances, but only by lack of meaning and purpose." In the face of adversity and suffering, it is our capacity to find meaning that sustains us, offering a guiding light amidst the darkness of uncertainty. Central to the quest for meaning is the pursuit of happiness, the elusive state of fulfillment and contentment that elicits a sense of purpose in our lives. But what does it mean to be happy? Is happiness merely the absence of suffering, or does it encompass a deeper sense of fulfillment, derived from living in accordance with our values and principles? The Greek philosopher Aristotle proposed that happiness is the highest good and the ultimate aim of human existence. For Aristotle, true happiness is not found in the pursuit of pleasure or material wealth, but rather in the cultivation of virtue and the realization of our inherent potential as rational beings. As he famously stated, happiness depends upon ourselves. However, the pursuit of happiness is not without its pitfalls. In our modern consumerist society, we are bombarded with messages that equate happiness with external markers of success, wealth, fame, and status. Yet, as the ancient Stoic philosopher Epictetus reminds us, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. True happiness, it seems, lies not in the accumulation of wealth, but in the cultivation of inner contentment and gratitude for the simple joys of life. As we navigate the complexities of human existence, we are also inevitably confronted with moral dilemmas and ethical quandaries that challenge our understanding of right and wrong. What principles guide our moral decision-making? How do we reconcile conflicting values in a world marked by moral ambiguity? For Immanuel Kant, the German philosopher of the Enlightenment, morality is grounded in the categorical imperative, the principle that we should act only according to aphorisms that we would universalize as moral laws. In other words, we must treat others as ends in themselves rather than as mere means to an end. As Kant famously proclaimed, act only according to that maxim, whereby you can at the same time will that it should become a universal law. Yet the path to moral clarity is filled with complexities and uncertainties. In our increasingly interconnected world, we are confronted with moral dilemmas that defy easy solutions, from the ethics of artificial intelligence to the imperatives of environmental stewardship. How do we navigate the moral landscape and chart a course toward a more just and compassionate society? In the face of life's inherent uncertainties and absurdities, we are confronted with the existential challenge of finding meaning in a seemingly indifferent universe. As the existentialist philosopher Albert Camus famously declared, the struggle itself towards the heights is enough to fill a man's heart. One must imagine Sisyphus happy. In the myth of Sisyphus, we encounter a metaphor for the human condition, a ceaseless struggle against the absurdity of existence. Like Sisyphus, condemned to roll a boulder uphill for all eternity, we are confronted with the futility of our endeavors and the inevitability of our own mortality. And yet, it is precisely in the face of this absurdity that we discover the possibility of authentic freedom and self-creation. In the end, the quest for meaning is not a destination to be reached, but rather a journey to be embraced. A journey marked by introspection, exploration, and self-discovery. In our search for meaning, we are called to confront the fundamental questions of existence with courage and humility, recognizing that the answers we seek may elude us at times. And yet, it's precisely in the pursuit of these questions that we discover the richness and depth of human experience, the triumphs and tribulations, the joys and sorrows that define our shared humanity. Lao Tzu said, "The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step." So let's take that first step together, embarking on a quest for meaning that beats the boundaries of time and space and leads us ever closer to the truth that lies at the heart of our reality. In the end, it is not the destination that matters, but the journey itself, the moments of wonder and awe, the friendships forged, and the lessons learned along the way. And so, let us journey forth with courage and conviction, guided by the light of reason and the flame of our own inner wisdom, in search of the why that animates our lives and gives meaning to our shared humanity.